صدايا المراقبين استهداف دبابة.
Aquaviva hasn't been here since her restaurant was forced to close in March due to the pandemic. For over 7 years, this has been like a second home to her.
My grandmother used to call her home Oda Sakhli, Oda House, a wooden house in the mountains.
People would come here in search of just that, the feel and taste of home. Oda House was the first restaurant in Manhattan to introduce New Yorkers to Georgian cuisine.
No one believed a Georgian restaurant would be a success. People don't know where Georgia is, and you think your khachapuri, chakapuli and hinkali will sell?
The restaurant had survived many challenges, but the pandemic proved to be too tough to handle. Though the landlord gave Aquaviva a rent discount, working only for takeout wasn't enough. Oda House had to close, like many other restaurants in the area.
On this block alone, there are 8 vacant spaces. Who would want to go into restaurant business these days?
Oda House is not alone. About 3,000 small family-owned businesses reportedly have been forced to close since March, when New York City shut down because of the pandemic. Small business owners hoped they would survive the financial blow. Despite relief from a federal stimulus package, many did not survive. According to New York labor figures, small businesses employ more than 3 million people, about half of the city's workforce.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Bank Street, the oldest children's bookstore in New York City, shut down due to the pandemic.
We've always been the place where kids could come after school and sit and do their homework, where toddlers could come on a Saturday morning and sit all together on the floor mats and listen to a story, where classes could come in and with their teachers and learn about what a bookstore is and why books are important.
For several generations of New Yorkers, this was a favorite go-to bookstore. All these years, the business has been managed by women. Store managers say employees could no longer engage young readers to sell children's books.
Now we're finding that customers who are ordering books from us to be shipped are saying, we don't live in the city, we left in the beginning of this and we're not coming back.
Lalita Kamut hopes she won't have to leave. After 3 decades selling perfume in her Manhattan store, she says demand has dropped since the pandemic began.
What happened is, the sale is really went down 90%. And so far, no one coming in. It's only like maybe 1 person a day, and sometimes nobody.
Kamut says without help from the city, her store probably won't make it. Meanwhile, she's hoping a safe and reliable vaccine will come in time to save New Yorkers and businesses like hers. For Nina Vishneva in New York, Anna Rice, VOA News.